I'm not sure why I made it.
And he knows where to go. I played it once, not knowing anything, and I just spent like an hour.
I guess I haven't gotten the cheese yet, because I'm about to get it now. So yeah, we still have like 5 minutes left.
Yeah. Yeah, I seriously spent like an hour, and I didn't get anything done in this place.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's good for nostalgia.
The whole idea for the buoys came from Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge Director's Cut by Pito, or however you pronounce that, which is my favorite quest. If people are aware, I made a million maps that were far too detailed, and
I can witness to that.
Yeah, I made maps of the whole game, and so anyway, I was saying the buoys. There's in that game, you can only turn when you're next to like a rock or something, and so I decided to go with something like that instead of just having it completely ambiguous, because that would be even worse. You're just floating around in the water, wondering where you can go, when you can turn. I don't think anyone would be able to beat it.
Nope.
This area I refer to as the Gauntlet. It is one of 3 gauntlets. The second gauntlet is at the end of this first quest file, and then the last gauntlet is the part that you have probably just gone through recently, where you use the 8 keys in level 9, which are themed like the 8 levels. This was very unnecessary information, but what can I say? There's not much to talk about.
So,
fighting ugly.
Oh, we still have to do the whole LP.
Yes, should we do it?
Out of time.
We can do it, because there's another dull section coming up.
Let's do it during the dull section.
The dull section isn't that long, though. We should start it now. Yeah.
Okay, same parts, so
Okay.
you start.
My name is LPD, and I'm here to eat. Don't lay the funk down on a nasty beat. I'm the best rapper / eater on the street, and I'm looking forward to a tasty treat. Food tastes so good when it's in my mouth, munching and crunching and tumbling about. Here is my handle, here is my spout, my rapping ability you better not doubt. Give it up for my DJ, the Grandmaster Flash, the only one I know to wipe his ass with cash, and he ain't afraid to use Mrs. Stash. In fact, he always carries a secret stash. I couldn't believe it happened again. The cat beat the carrot, the sword and the pen. Now let me take a break for a minute or 10. I've got something cooking in the oven.
You know you could make a light with a lemon? It's like how the spice is used by the Fremen. Doing anyone, or is it just me? At least we ain't rapping about STDs. And I'm Mike Master, it's a disaster. I fill up my Hummer not with gas, but Shasta. We all know that Pity's a bastard, but I'm so hungry, I'll eat faster. First I'm gonna eat some pizza. I better eat it before it eats ya. You know I'm the master of dropping pizza. I'd even eat salad if it had a meat sauce. Then comes a round of my favorite food. Burritos always improve my mood. I'd even eat them with a spoon. Nothing gets better than burritos, dude. But don't forget to eat your greens to decrease constipation and to help your spleen. Me and El Pity are a vegetable team, but you can call me the Bean Machine. And finally, what is it?
Finally, I
end with a tasty dessert. Something a bit classier than your average Go-Gurt. It may smell like cabbage and it may look like dirt, but we still chowin' like Ernie and Bert. And so ends this culinary adventure, lacking in words necessitating a censure. What is
we all love
a filler or quencher.
Enjoying it
now while we still don't have dentures.
Yeah, those were good times. So yeah, I see we're still going through this thing. I'm sure, luckily this thing has no sound, because I would have died by now, listening to da-na-na-na-na-na-na, 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 like 300 times.
Yeah. Yeah, the prices you pay.
Oh god. So yeah, that segment really, I hated that. In BA1, if you played that, you'd know there was a section much like that. If you didn't, it was basically the same thing, but without the rafting, so it wasn't nearly as annoying. But yeah. We're now about to enter the
Gauntlet
place.
numbers 25.
The scary door. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is just the large open section of the overworld. There's nothing, I don't have a name for it. Heading to level 6 we are.
My favorite level.
Yeah, level 6 is sure awesome.
4 looks cool, but 6 was definitely my favorite. And yet, it was the one I had the least to do with.
Yeah. This one has somewhat of a history. It was based off of an idea I got from actually an episode of Teen Titans. They're in like this sort of funhouse sort of thing, and like it's all optical illusions, and then it turns out they're all just like in this weird mansion thing, and it's all like a projection or I don't remember it. And so
goddamn Teen Titans.
Yeah, I know you hate that. And so I wanted to do that. I wanted to have it so you go through the whole level, and then at the end you fix it, and then you go back through it. And then I just decided, for some reason, to not do that. And so I have the whole thing with the binary. I loved that. I mean, once again, it was a pain in the ass to do, because every screen I had to put all the flags on, one by one. But
it just looks so cool.
oh, here's where I almost die. Bam, half heart. I don't believe I get any more. And I go through the rest of the level with that half of a heart. Here you can see, you can sort of see the enemies. That's the thing with 192. In 190 you can't see them at all. So theoretically I could have skipped this amulet of truth, or medallion of truth I mean, and saved a lot of time, but I just didn't for some reason.
To be faithful to 190.
Yeah, let's go with that one. And also I would have died. You can also probably skip the mirror shield. I'm not sure. Yeah, you never need it, but I probably would have died in level 8 from all the whiz robes if I didn't have it, because I don't even get the magic shield in this. You just have that crappy little blue one. Throughout the whole game, that would have blown.
Wait, is that shield available though?
What?
The magic shield?
Yeah, that's in level 4. I just skipped it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, these things refuse to die. I'm doing the perpendicular slash technique. If I had the wand, it would be easier because you can kill Dark Nuts by facing away from them and then using the wand. Then they take damage and shoot through you for some reason. There's big-headed.
Which is not a sexual reference.
Yeah.
As some may think.
Luckily I did get another heart because I would have just died from the mold arms. Now I'm back to a half. And now we have gasp. More Dark Nuts! And also bubbles.
Because apparently that means virus.
What? No, I just have the Dark Nuts in these rooms because they are hard to kill, and
they piss me off.
Yeah.
That's why.
There has to be something guarding the mirror shield. Another useless fact. When I was designing this level, I didn't have any patience. I didn't want to have to like figure out how screens would connect. And so at school one day, I drew out the grid for like the shape of the level. I just gave it to this guy, and I'm like, hey, connect these rooms for me. He's like, okay. And so he did that, and that is where part of this level came from. And also, a few rooms were made by my younger brothers. I'm like, hey,
much
look,
younger.
Yes. I'm like, hey, here's a bunch of weird black and white things. Go wild! And they're like, yay! Because they like to do that kind of stuff. A couple days ago, I let them mess around in Z Quest, and basically they put a bunch of waterfalls coming out of the ground.
Sounds fun. And now the Octoroks on crack don't take nearly as long as level 5.
And here comes skipping an entire cutscene. Oh yeah, we have to talk about Bikdark eventually. He was a big part of this.
Yeah, but
okay,
we can
it's
talk
about to
it.
end really soon, so...
You're going to expect me to say it, but I won't.
I will say it.
No.
Okay, fine.
They would expect that, though.